Hey everyone, I'm here with my younger brother and we're gonna play Sabacc for the first time today. So I've never played Sabacc and you've never played Sabacc. So we have the deck from Hyperspace Props here. This is a Coruscant Shift Sabacc deck. So we've got some numbers on here. We don't know what they mean yet, but we will pretty soon. And then this is the case that the deck comes in. Really nice and sturdy, so your cards will be well protected. And then we've got some money here that we'll be using to gamble, because Sabacc is much more fun when you can... Yeah, credits, there you go. Star Wars. But we have our gold Imperial credit, solid metal. So on the Hyperspace Props website, this is $6. So I actually feel that's pretty affordable. And it feels pretty weighty. Check that out. It's not 3D printed, it's actually metal. And then this, if I can find this on the side. This is a silver Sabacc credit poker chip, solid metal. Very nice. This one is a Huttese Whoopie Whoopie. How did you say that?
Whoopie Whoopie, I think.
Whoopie Whoopie. So yeah, really cool. And then this is part of the game. You do need this to play. This is a Coruscant Shift dice pair. So when you order these, you do get both of them. And this is one of the versions of Sabacc that do require a die. So when I reached out to Hyperspace Props for this collaboration, I specifically requested the easy version of Sabacc to play since I've never played Sabacc before, and he recommended Coruscant Shift. So if you're wondering where to start, that's his recommendation. So let's go ahead and start learning how to play. So I have the Hyperspace Props blog pulled up. They have an article called How Do You Play Coruscant Shift Sabacc? There are already dozens of variants of Sabacc, including Corellian Spike and the traditional 76 card game. But what you may or may not know is that there is a new Sabacc variant in town. New, that is, to our universe. In Star Wars canon, we can only imagine it's been around for centuries, if not millennia. Us fans just hadn't heard of it yet, until the Halcyon opened up for business. What is Coruscant Shift Sabacc? Do you know? I don't know. In early 2022, Disney launched the Galactic Star Cruiser, a pricey but breathtaking resort. We all know it's pricey. But breathtaking resort that aims to immerse its guests as completely as possible in the Star Wars universe. As soon as you set foot on the Halcyon, you are transported into another world, where each employee plays a unique Star Wars character. Some of these characters make your stay at the resort even more special by guiding you along interactive missions and teaching you fun new games. One of those new games is called Coruscant Shift. In reality, it's just a new version of Sabacc, but in spite of being simple to learn, it's not that easy to master. Staying on the Halcyon is no cheap venture, and we don't think you should go all the way there just to learn how to play a fun new version of your favorite Star Wars card game. With that in mind, here are the instructions for how to play Coruscant Shift Sabacc. And here we have a picture. So Hyperspace Props is run by this really lovely couple, and I've been following them on Instagram ever since we set up this collaboration. And they've been posting a lot of pictures of their Galactic Star Cruiser voyage. I don't know if they've gone more than once, but this looks like one of those pictures. So definitely check out their blog. Definitely follow them on Instagram. Super fun couple, lots of fun stuff happening over there. So let's learn how to play Coruscant Shift Sabacc. Are you ready?
Yes.
So the object of the game is to score as close as possible to the number rolled on the numbered die. Okay, so that's why you definitely need the die. Cards and die. There are 3 suits: circles, triangles, and squares. There are 20 cards in each suit, split between positive and negative, and 2 0 cards. Positive value cards are 1 through 10, negative value cards are -1 through -10, and the 2 0 cards count as all suits. That'll probably make sense once we start. Okay, so there's 2 die, 1 gold and 1 silver. Gold die shows number value 0, 0, 5, -5, 10, and -10. The silver die shows the suit, so either circle, square, or triangle. So let's divide up our cachet. Do you want the silver or the gold? I'll let you pick since you're the guest on the channel.
I'll take the gold credit.
Okay, cool. And I guess I'll take the Whoopie Whoopie.
Okay.
And then this one. Okay, setup. To set up the game, choose someone to be the dealer. Do you want to be the dealer since I'm reading the instructions?
Sure.
Okay, thank you, sir. So to set up the game, choose someone to be the dealer. That'll be you. That player is the dealer for the first round. The player to their left is the dealer for the next round, and so on. Next, the dealer follows these 2 steps. The dealer shuffles a deck. You did that already. Good job. Then deals 5 cards face down to each player, beginning with the player to the dealer's left. So I'm the player on your left, so I get it. But I'm also the player on your right.
Are you?
Yeah. Yeah.
I guess, yeah. Okay.
So I have 5.
Okay.
Players can look at their cards, but should not show them to the other players. I'm going to look at my cards now.
Okay.
Nice. I got some awesome cards.
We don't know yet.
And I definitely know what these mean. Okay.
Okay. The cards are really nice.
And it feels more Star Wars because they're not rectangular.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the dealer places a remaining deck face down in the center of the group. This is the draw pile.
Okay.
So that'll go here. Join or deal. The dealer rolls the dice. The dice will tell all players which number and suit are the most powerful in this hand. So you get to roll the die. Okay, square. And this
0.
was out of frame, but yeah, that was a 0. Even though it kind of looks like a square also.
Mm-hmm. It's a Star Wars.
Star Wars 0. Calculate your hand. Each player will select cards from their hand that add up to a number that is closest to the number on the number die, which is 0 in this case, and place them face down. These cards are the player's selection. If there are multiple ways to make a sum close to the number die, play as many cards as possible with the suit shown on the suit die and place them face down.
Okay, so hold on.
What does that mean?
My goal is to achieve the closest two cards that are closest to the number.
No, it doesn't say 2.
I thought it said 2.
No, each player will select cards from their hand that add up to a number.
Oh, to a number.
But it says, if there are multiple ways to make a sum close to the number die, play as many cards as possible. With the suit shown on the suit die, if you have multiple ways of arriving to the same number, basically, is what it's saying, play as many cards as possible with the suit shown.
Okay.
Okay, I think I got it, actually.
Okay, so
I think I figured it out.
Yeah, so I'm going to play these 3 cards.
Okay, I'm also going to play 3 cards.
Okay.
So that's my selection. Player fold. When it's your turn, you can choose to continue playing in the round or fold.
So this is my selection and I'm playing. So.
Yeah, so do you feel pretty confident that you got close to 0?
Yeah, I mean, I'll play it.
Okay.
So this was my bet, I guess?
Yeah. Okay, so yeah. Gamble away your fortunes. All unselected cards, cards that are still in the player's hand but not used in the player's selection, undergo a shift. Oh, that's where the shift in Sabacc and Coruscant Shift comes from. Each player discards their unselected cards, those not placed face down on the table during their first round. Note the number of cards discarded. Each player draws new cards from the draw pile equal to the number of cards they just discarded. Should our discard pile be like over here?
Sure, just in case, but...
Yeah, put it over here. So you discarded 2.
Okay.
I discarded 2. So the dealer grabs first. So each player draws new cards from the draw pile equal to the number of cards they just discarded. Did that. When it's your turn, you can choose to continue playing in the round or fold.
Use only the cards in their new hand. After the shift, players may choose additional cards to add to their selection face
so if
down
you're not
on the table.
if you're not close to the number,
yeah,
you can add more cards. So I don't want to do that.
And you'd have to remember what your number was.
Yeah, you'd have to remember what it adds up to. Do you want to use any of the new cards you just grabbed?
No, I don't.
Okay, I don't either. So that makes me think yours adds up to 0.
Well, no, because what if you get like 10? You can't use it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Like if it wouldn't help you anyways.
Exactly.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Using only the cards in their new hand after the shift, players may choose additional cards to add to their selection face down. We both said we didn't want to do that. Players may only add cards to their selection. They may not remove cards from their selection. So what you have face down is what's face down. And I moved your cards a little bit closer over here so that everything was together. So players may opt to add no additional cards to the selection. Players discard any unused cards not part of the selection. Okay, so we just grabbed these 2 cards just to discard them.
Yeah, but you might be getting closer with them.
Yeah, we had the option to use them. but we choose not to.
I get the round though. Now I would understand why I would fold or what I would put down. Because at first I was like, what if you're not even close in the beginning? But
yeah, well, I think it's kind of
there's still a
like
chance.
poker where you feel like
Yeah.
you either have a good player or you don't.
Yeah. Makes sense now.
But I feel like I'm close enough to the number 0 that
Spoilers.
Yeah, well, we already discarded all of our cards. I
Yeah.
don't think the game can change at this point, but let's find out. So reveal, after all players have had an opportunity to improve their cards, which neither of us improved our cards, all players who have not folded must reveal the cards in their selection. The player whose selection totals closest to the number on the numbered die wins. If there is a tie, then the player with the most cards of the suit shown on the suit die wins. So that's where the suit comes in, is if we have the same number outcome. If there's still a tie, other players who did not win the round draw a card off the draw pile for each player in the tie. Highest card wins. A chance cube may also be rolled. I don't have any chance cubes. I need to get those.
Oh, is that the additional thing?
Yeah, so the chance cubes I think is like in Phantom Menace when Watto and Qui-Gon roll the chance cubes.
And that's if it's a tie.
Yeah, so you can either have someone who didn't win the round draw a card, and then whichever number is highest, that person wins. I like the chance cubes better. I feel like it's less biased. Because how do you choose whose card gets drawn first? So now I have to buy some chance cubes because I like that a lot.
Okay, so we would flip and see who won.
Yeah, okay, let's do it. Let's see who won the very first game of Sabacc. Coruscant Shift. So what did you have? Reveal yours first.
I had -3,
-3,
-5,
so -8.
and then an 8.
Oh, nice.
And I had 1 square for the suit.
Oh, no. Because I have -2, 5, which is 3. And then -3. And I also have 1 square.
Okay, so we tied.
So we tied.
Okay.
We need those chance cubes.
Yeah.
That's so funny. So what should we do? Should we just...
You grab I guess I would grab it because I'm the dealer and that's the decision we made.
No, but that'll determine the outcome of the game.
Well, yeah, but we said keep it consistent.
Dang it. I should have gotten chance cubes. Okay, go.
Okay, grab it.
You know, I think we should just leave it at a tie. Let's just reset.
No, I want to win.
No.
Grab it.
Because what if... I don't want to lose.
This was a warm-up one anyway, so...
Is it? I feel like this counts. Okay. On 3. Flip it over. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, so you won. Because it said highest, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I won. Good
Nice.
job. That was a good first game, I think. Do you want to play one more quick one?
Well, yeah, let's do one now because I feel like making decisions from the beginning changes once you know the whole game. What I'm curious is, so I understand the rounds gets you closer to winning or to getting the desired number. Are you betting in between,
Yeah,
like poker?
that's not in the instructions. I think it's because you should be able to play without having to bet anything. Like the option, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd be interested to see in the instructions where it says like at this time if players have bets you can place your bets.
Yeah.
Because
'Cause
I
they-
wasn't sure at what point to like throw
Yeah.
the credits in. And look how cool they are. I definitely want to use these.
Yeah.
So here, take your money back. Good sir. That
And
was a good game. Okay, so here's what I'm wondering for the reset. Do we shuffle these back in?
No, I think you continue using the deck.
Oh look, it says all cards are returned to the deck and the deck is shuffled.
Okay, let's do it then.
Okay. Should we play this way so we can see your side and my side? So guys, while my brother is shuffling this deck, let me go ahead and tell you the giveaway rules for this giveaway if you want to win everything that was seen on this table for this game here, not including the mouse pad, but including the credits, the Coruscant Shift dice set?
Dice set?
I don't know. But if you want to win
think
these
dice
two
set.
dices and the Coruscant Shift deck, courtesy of Hyperspace Props, then comment down below which Star Wars character you would most want to play Sabacc with, and tell us why if you want to. If you're selected, I will respond to your comment, and then...
If that doesn't work, she'll add you as a friend or subscribe and message you directly. Maybe.
No, because YouTube doesn't have a messaging
Oh,
feature
really? Then I don't know.
that I'm aware of. But I'll comment below your comment if you won, and maybe you can write your Instagram handle or your email, and then I'll delete it afterward so that your email or Instagram handle isn't out there forever.
There's got to be a way people do it. We'll
don't
figure
know.
it out.
Yeah, but that's the rules. So comment below, who would you most want to play with? Me personally would most want to play with Chewbacca, although I don't know, I feel like that's kind of dangerous. He gets pretty angry, but I feel like he'd be the most fun. He'd be nice to me. he'd be like, it's cool, Andrea. I'll be just as happy if you win. Who would you most want to play with?
I think Jar Jar Binks.
Oh, that would be terrible.
Well, because that's the closest I would feel to someone that isn't gonna be too good. Because any Jedi is just gonna...
But don't you know he's like secretly Darth Jar Jar? He might use
maybe
the Force. And then if he won, he would use his tongue to like take all the money.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, and that'd be gross.
That would be funny at least.
Alright, I'm the dealer this time. You get 1, 2, or just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, wait, we didn't roll the die. So I was supposed to do that first. Alright, so the number is -10. That sounds like a more interesting number than 0. And triangles. So we're trying to get as close as possible to -10 and include as many triangle cards as possible. Don't look at my cards. This is tough. I feel like I had a better
Oh,
hand
and interesting. You pick up as many as you discard, which seems like I would want to discard more if I'm not close in the beginning, unless I'm trying to put more suit cards.
That's a good point. Because, if I play a card that doesn't actually help me all that much, maybe I'd rather discard it and get
I think the only reason would be to play a suit.
That's true. That's a good point. That's a very good point. Okay, so I'm going to select these two. Okay. And actually my strategy changed a little bit because of what you just said. I was going to play 3. But then I was like, you know what? I think I'd rather get 3 new cards. So I'm going to discard these 3. So there goes our discard pile. So when you dealt, you picked first, right? So I'll get the first 3. So these are our selections. They're face down. And then we got our improvement cards, which is based off the number of cards we discarded.
I forgot what my number was at.
Oh, no. And you're the one that said last time, so you have to remember.
I said that too, That's funny.
I actually did too. Wait, no. What did I have? Okay, I think I know. I'm not sure if I remember if it's positive or negative of that. So I might either get further away or I might... No. This is not going to be a good round for me, I don't think. Okay,
and then I discard the rest, right?
I think it was positive. You discard the ones you don't want to use to improve. So I'm going to use this improvement card, but to be honest, it might be hurting me more than it's helping me because I don't remember if I had 5 or -5. Okay, cool. So these are improvement cards. So this is now our new deck. So I'll go first because I think you revealed first last time. So I have -5, 5, which is 0, and -4. Oh no, I didn't actually get that close. So -4. What did you get?
Okay, I got... I started with these 2.
This is -2. This is -6.
So
-8. And then... -11. So you won.
Yeah. And I had a triangle.
Yeah.
See, because
I also have a triangle.
What was it again? Where it's like if we tied, it's whoever has the most suits.
Yeah. So say we got -11, -11, then we tie again. But you definitely won.
Yes. But here, even if this wasn't a triangle and it was a square, I would have won.
Yeah, exactly. Even if you didn't have one triangle, you still would have won. Because it's number first and then
number
suits.
First, then suit. Okay.
Yeah. I won the first time, you won the second time, and we're going to do a tiebreaker. Which means you're the dealer for this round, so you get to roll the die. Okay, 5 cards. Okay, now roll the die to see what the number and suit is. -5, circle. Let's remember what we actually put down the first time. I want to win. The instructions are actually pretty easy, though. That's the whole game. If you've never played Sabacc before of any kind like us, then this is definitely a good place to start because it took us very little time to learn.
And it's a good group game because it almost feels like poker. So you can play with people that maybe aren't familiar with.
Yeah. Are you happy you know how to play Coruscant Shift?
Yeah, it was good.
Are you going to buy a deck now?
If I win the giveaway.
Well, make sure to comment that you want to play Sabacc with Jar Jar Binks. Okay, I have to remember that it's negative. So I'm going to discard these 3. You're going to discard 1? Okay, so then go ahead and grab 1. I'll grab 3. I keep thinking that I'm trying to get as close as possible to 0 because that's what we had to do the first time. Yeah. And we have to get as close as possible to -5. I totally forgot that. Oh no. Oh no. I feel like I'm going to lose. I'm definitely going to lose. My game would have been different if I remembered we were trying to get to -5 and not 0. I'm not going to play any of these because they're not going to help me.
Me neither.
All right, so let's see. What did you get to?
-8.
Okay.
Then -4.
No, that's +4.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I'm adding them together, right?
Okay, so -4. Yeah.
Then +1, which makes it
-3.
And then
-5. Oh no, you definitely won. Because I have -3. You won.
Give me your credits. Give me your credits.
No. Do you feel rich?
Yeah, that's cool.
Nice. What did you think of the game?
It's good. I think it'd be interesting if you could only play one card every time you have 5, you play one. So it's like more layered, strategic. But
Like you had to.
but then that makes you commit from the beginning, and then that kind of maybe messes you up if you go a little too crazy or too conservative in the beginning.
Yeah,
So
I feel like it'd be cool if there were different rounds of improving.
Yeah, I kind of get what it was saying, where it's like it's easy to play, but then hard to master. I feel like the more you're playing with people that know how to play, then maybe it becomes a little more difficult, and then you start making more risky decisions with the suits and stuff.
Yeah.
Because then it's like, oh, they're gonna get.
Yeah, and you get more familiar with like the deck. I like the dice aspect of it. I like that the die determine what you're trying to go for in terms of the number and the suits. So yeah, good game. That was fun. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching us learn how to play Sabacc, and definitely let me know if this is a deck that you go to check out yourselves and decide to buy, and let me know if you enjoy the game. Also, definitely check out hyperspaceprops.com and the article I'll link the article that we used to learn how to play down below, as well as their shop. And I do have a promo code. I forget how much it's for, but I'll include that in the description as well. Thank you so much again to Hyperspace Props for partnering with me for this video and for this giveaway, and definitely comment down below if you want to enter. And again, I'll be choosing the winner a week from now and responding to your comment in the comment section. So until next time, God bless, and I'll see you soon.